Be some interaction here. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Thank you for joining us today. I'm Ed Laukus, Vice President of Marketing and Motorsports for Toyota. At Toyota, we always look forward to coming to Sema every year. It's a great opportunity for us to dream a little and stretch the boundaries of our products, to show people our many possibilities. And this year is no exception. As in past years, we've enlisted a distinctive group of builders, partners, and athletes to bring an inspiring set of custom vehicles that really do push the envelope. One Toyota vehicle that has shown limitless possibilities over the years is the FJ Cruiser. Inspired by the original FJ40, the current model launched as a production model in 2006, becoming an instant classic and selling more than 200,000 units. But all good things must come to an end, and today is bittersweet as we announce that the 2014 model year will be the last year for the FJ. But we're not going out quietly. I'd like to introduce you to the 2014 FJ Cruiser Trail Teams Ultimate Edition, a commemorative final special edition of this iconic SUV right over here. As the toughest and most capable FJ ever, the Trail Teams Ultimate Edition sports a new exclusive color, Heritage Blue, and is equipped with a long list of accessories including newly designed Bilstein shocks with a remote reservoir suspension, a roof rack, roof rails, an FJ Trail Teams badge, 16-inch black bead lock wheels with PF Goodrich tires, and more. The 2014 FJ Cruiser is on sale now, and this Trails Teams Ultimate Edition is scheduled to roll into dealerships beginning in January. Now, before we dive into the Toyota Dream Build Challenge vehicles, I want to spend a few minutes highlighting and acknowledging the talented group of Toyota partners, athletes, and builders responsible for these special other vehicles. I think you can tell the teams got really aggressive. First up, Top Chef Tim Love pairing his passion for grilling with a Tundra to create the ultimate grilling truck, built by Jesse James and his talented team out of Austin, Texas. Round of applause for these guys. Thanks guys, appreciate it. Next is DC Shoes, who created an online competition with their fans to decide on the theme of the build, moto, snowboard, or skate. The result is the DC Snow-themed Tacoma, built by Camberg Engineering in Huntington Beach, California. Guys? I think they slept in that tent a few times, right? Our Toyota triathletes needed an official pace car and an athlete support vehicle for triathlons. So they partnered with Lifetime Fitness to create the Lifetime Fitness RAV, built by the team at Toyota Motorsports in Torrance, California. Guys? Nice job, Chuck. Finally, take a look at the SpongeBob Highlander from our partners Nickelodeon and the geniuses at Animal Planet's show Tanked, who've created the 2014 SpongeBob Highlander Tanked Edition. I was going to get them to sing Under the Sea, but you know they didn't want to do that. So, congratulations to all of you for creating some really special, spectacular vehicles. And we'll spend more time with these builds after the press conference. Now, last year we held the first ever Toyota Dream Build Challenge for Sema, which paired some of our motorsports personalities with partners to create their ultimate vehicles. We wanted to build on that this year and decided to open it up beyond motorsports. So we invited some of our longtime partners and paired them with our Toyota team athletes to see what they could come up with. But rather than listen to me tell you about it, I'd like to bring up our special MC. Many of you know this guy. He's the host on Top Gear History and a roving reporter on NASCAR Sports Fox 1. Let's hear it for Rutledge Wood. Rutledge Wood. Oh,
sorry, Ed. Sorry.
Rutledge Wood. Come on, Rutledge.
The massager there in the passenger seat is awesome. Careful with the heat, though. My back is on fire. Nice to see you, buddy.
Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm so glad to be back here with Toyota again, helping out with the Dream Build Challenge. Ed, as you've seen, the competition is really stiff this year.
Absolutely. Hey, Rutledge, wasn't it really something special to watch Darrell Wallace Jr. at Martinsville a couple of weeks ago win in the Truck Series?
What a historic win. It was so cool for Toyota to be a part of that. You know, with that win, Darrell became the second African-American racer and the first in 50 years to win in Truck Nationwide or Cup. A huge thing, and Toyota got to be a part of that. Round of applause for him.
Big deal.
So as Ed mentioned, this year's Dream Build Challenge enlisted Team Toyota athletes in a friendly competition. You know, let's see who's got what it takes to make the ultimate Dream Build car, and they each enlisted a shop to help out them. This year, NASCAR driver Parker Kligerman down there, Kyle Busch Motorsports. We've got Drew Bazanson in Skull Candy. Olympic skier Simon Dumont in Oakley. And last, certainly not least down there, we've got Supercross racers Justin Brayton and Josh Grant with Joe Gibbs Racing Motocross. Now, each team enlisted a build shop to help them create an exciting and maybe over-the-top example of what they could create if they got to build their own Dream Build. Now, this process has been shown extensively on the Toyota Dream Build Challenge website and on Toyota.com. We've had videos and photos several times a week so fans could follow along and then vote for their favorite vehicle. Voting closed last night. It started 6 days ago, and in just a few minutes, we are going to announce the winner. This is pretty exciting. Simon wore a suit, but you always wear a suit because you're a sharp dresser. But I will tell you that they do not give Ed and I information like the winner beforehand because we're just not responsible enough to hold that in. So we wear it like your suit. I should get one of those one day. This suit thing. No, I shouldn't. So, in just a few minutes, we're going to unveil the winner. But first, I say let's jump in there. Ed, what do you think about the Cam Rally and your inspiration?
Well, it's actually this hat that I'm wearing was the inspiration. I got this a couple months ago before I was entered in the Toyota Dream Build. And I had this retro Toyota scheme on it, you know, these retro colors, and this kind of came about. And I said, you know what? I'm a race car driver. I want to make something that's racing-like, or what can be on the street that's racing-like this rally car. And then we were thinking about making the colors. I thought, what's cooler than the retro Toyota colors? So that's how it came out.
Now, Detroit Speed helped build this, and you guys won last year with Kyle Busch's the Rowdy Edition Camry, but you guys stepped it up even more this year.
We did. It was really neat to work with Parker when he came with us with the inspiration, and the theme just went right along with what we love to do, function first, and just let us have at it.
This thing is insane. It's basically a tarmac-ready rally car. We've got a turbo in the hood, but I feel like the right thing to do, Parker, would be to let people hear this thing.
Yeah, absolutely. We should start it up, rev it up, let people feel the power that we put under this hood.
Let's do it. Fire it up.
One thing we do have to mention is that we had to tone it down a little bit. We didn't want to blow it apart here. So,
that's true.
Yeah, the turbo isn't quite tuned to where we'd like it to be, but I'm definitely, I think it could be if we had a little bit of time. But we only had 30 days.
Yeah.
So that was quick. Before we had this all together and have it come out the way it did,
It's insane. Steel finish. And I may have told Parker that I have a pretty sweet vintage Toyota Motorsports jacket I got on eBay. I did tell him that if he won, that would be included. That's not in the contest rules. But if someone else wins, I'd be happy to let you have it too. But it is kind of Parker's side, so the heat's on. Hey, nice work. Way to go, you guys. That thing's beautiful. Next up, we've got Drew Bazanson with the Skull Candy Crusher Corolla. Tell me about this thing. As a BMXer, a pro BMXer, you needed something that really fit your personality, and I think you knocked it out of the park.
Oh, definitely. Like, teaming up with Toyota and Skull Candy, like, it was easy. Like, we just designed the ultimate car for a road trip, a spot. Like, we have the lights on the front to light up the spot, and then with the sound of Skull Candy, it's like a live concert, and it's going to definitely blow that little vroom vroom out of the park.
Oh, really? Because you basically created the world's largest headphones as your headrest, but there's so much more. The seats shake at the same level as the bass and the trunk. Like this thing's so far ahead, it's crazy. Plus you got your bike racks. There's a little bit of a dinger. I think you might have gotten a little excited grinding on the front rail there, but it still looks great. It's a little personality, right?
Oh, definitely, it will buff out, and yeah, you can actually ride this car. So if you want it like midline in a video or something like that, you can just grind the car and keep on going.
That's insane. Well, I think we should hear it, don't you?
Oh, definitely.
Marty, let's fire this bad boy up. Sorry, I texted you. That's my fault. It goes right to the front. That is indeed bass you can feel right there out of the Skull King. Nice work, man. Way to go.
No, thank you.
Give him a hand, you guys. Next up, we have pro skier Simon Dumont, always the best dressed guy in the room. Tell me how you created this ultimate forerunner.
Well, to be honest, we had Herb Smith and Oakley here, and we kind of came up with the concept of James Bond meets Mad Max. And if you can see the front here, we have this huge grill. It actually looks like it belongs in there. I don't know how he fabricated it and made it fit in there so well, but I could drive through a snowbank with that. All the door handles are shaved off. I mean, you just walk up to the vehicle, you control everything with your cell phone, open up the doors, open up all that. And even the ski rack, you just press a button and it should come down.
It brings it right to you is what you're telling me.
Comes down, it's awesome. I mean, even inside, there's a cooler in between the seats. We have kicker audio system. I actually don't know if I'd like to drive it. I'd like to be chilling in the back, watching the iPads, and we also have rubber mats in there so you can hose it out. Barbecue, coffee maker, boot dryer, glove dryer. I mean, this is the ultimate ski vehicle, and I'm proud of what we built.
It's just so cool. It's so you because these are all the things that you could need. If you went out skiing with your buddies, you need the rack. But the coffee maker, like you said, the boot and glove warmer, the fact that Oakley is all over this thing inside and out, it really speaks to your personality and what you want to build. Plus, you could drive through any snowbank in the world.
It is the truth. You know, when I was talking to Herb Smith Fabrication, you know, I didn't really know what to get, but they just went ahead and gave me the best vehicle that I could have for skiing, so I'm pretty excited.
This is awesome. You guys give Simon a hand. Last but certainly not least, we have the Let's Go Moto Tundra. Josh Grant, Justin Brayton from Joe Gibbs Motocross. This thing is insane. Tell us how you guys came up with this concept.
Well, first off, we thought it was a, size matters contest. So Coy went a little overboard, and we just, built the biggest truck. But this thing has all of our needs for testing and everything that we do on the track. For mechanic standpoint, rider standpoint, it's just an unreal vehicle.
Because Joe Gibbs Racing, you guys do everything right. It's quality first, it's a big deal. Obviously, Coy being here, you guys said, let's not just make a normal Tundra, let's stretch it, let's make everything we need. What was it like watching the process of this?
It was awesome. I mean, for me, I went back to North Carolina where the project started and, did some welding and, worked on some of the stuff myself. And it was just a lot of fun to actually, have that kind of challenge of getting it done in 3 weeks. So it was kind of cool. These guys really worked their butt off for it.
Now this was built in Texas. It was also built in North Carolina, driven to Texas, put it all together. Justin, why don't we take a walk over here and you guys show us what this thing's all about? Because you guys really wanted to make it the perfect vehicle. If you guys were going to go and practice and train for a day, this is the kind of thing that you would want to have, right?
Yeah, definitely. When they first came to us and said you can build anything you want, Josh and I put our heads together and we're like, man, if we can build anything we want, here we go. Here's what we want, and sure enough, they did it. This side of the truck is more for mechanics, suspension tech, and the other side of the truck is for just Josh and I. We have a helmet dryer, we have TVs to kind of see our lap times, or if the guys are videoing us during practice, we can check it out. And it's pretty amazing to see it all come together.
But there's even more, right? Because inside the middle you can fit a bike, but you guys, because it's part of Joe Gibbs, they took a little inspiration from some NASCAR pit boxes and made this insane canopy, and you guys have shade on the go.
Yeah, it's unreal. Our bike just slides right into like a wheel chuck. We don't even have to tie it down. We got the sunroof, and it's got obviously the shade for us, and yeah, it's unreal.
Was it your idea to put the video game system and the bench seat on the other side?
Actually, I'm not much of a gamer, but it was my idea to put the shading, because we can have some long days out there in the sun, so, sit there, relax, maybe play a little game action, and sit there in the shade, so it's cool.
The build of this is insane. They bought an extended cab long bed to make the back. Then in Texas, Infab was building the same thing here, but onto a Crew Max. So this is the longest Crew Max with the most insane bed we've ever seen. I just need to know if y'all are gonna let me ride one of these, if I can go testing with you.
Yeah, that's part of the deal. You gotta ride one.
Okay, that's great. I'm in. You obviously haven't seen me on a motorcycle before. Let's give them a hand, you guys.
Okay.
Ed, we have some insane builds here. So you realize what we're gonna have to do now. We're gonna have to pick a winner.
It's going to be tough.
It is going to be tough, and there's been a lot of people influencing us. Simon offered to take me skiing. Drew said I can ride his bike, but the seat doesn't go up high enough for me. I mean, I used to ride BMX. There was still a seat to it. It's not just for looks. You're so tough.
It's like a Schwinn, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Excuse me, sir.
What if I bring you presents?
You're gonna try to influence us with headphones?
I mean, you guys haven't read the vote yet, and no one else is really going to see what you guys read off, so...
Drew, we can't be bought, but I can enjoy these lovely Skull Candy headphones. Thank you.
That was a great try, absolutely.
Thank you. Get over there. Get over there, you rascal. All right, we've got a trophy coming up and an envelope.
So we're looking for the envelope, please.
Yes. Thank you. Lovely headphones.
Thank
Nice work
you.
there. Oh boy. Now the trophy, I should mention, was made from parts of each of these vehicles in their modification. They put them all together, made one of the coolest trophies I've ever seen. I sadly can't win the trophy, but are you ready, Ed?
So I think we should get the teams to all come over here so that everybody's kind of standing
Yeah,
around as we make the
How about
announcement.
that? You guys come a little closer. I'm ready.
Okay, we ready?
I'm so excited. Don't touch my headphones, seriously. You can borrow them, but you can't keep them. Unless you take me suit shopping. Here we go. And the winner is Team Joe Gibbs Racing Motocross with the Let's Go Moto Tundra. Come on up, fellas.
Come on up here, guys. Boy,
Hey, way to go. Congrats. Yeah, brother.
nice
How
show,
about
guys.
that?
Congratulations.
How cool is that? Now, here's a trophy. We've got this huge thing for you. Thomas. There you go, you guys. Nice work. Congratulations. A lot of hard work you guys put into this, isn't it?
Yeah, no, there's so many people are involved with this project. It's not just the guys up here. I mean, obviously, right now we're in the limelight, but there's so many people behind the scenes that did work for this vehicle and supplied products to this vehicle. I definitely want to thank them. There's a long list. I mean, you guys know who you are. I mean, the paint guy came through for us, and everybody. I mean, everybody did it. And I appreciate this whole competition and all that it means, and for Toyota to, allowing us to be here. It's really a great honor, and I can't, it's great. It's kind of one of those things that once in a lifetime.
Coy, this has to be exciting for you. I mean, obviously, you got a lot of support from your riders and the fans that really put this thing over the top.
Yeah, I mean, thanks has to go out to the moto crowd. I mean, they're the ones who push us over the edge for sure. It's a tight-knit community, and we're excited about it. And I think they're pumped about it. It's going to be on the road for all the Supercross events. And I know the guys were excited about working on it and the build. It was stressful. I'm glad it's over. And my dad threatened me, told me we better win or don't come home. So it's a good deal.
Congratulations.
Thanks, shot guy. Congratulations.